almost straight away for Twitch. I'm waiting for YouTube to catch up. Come on, YouTube. You can do it. We believe. We believe in you, YouTube. There we go. Right. Hello and welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel with me, Ian, otherwise known as Ven, and this live stream for Project Zomboid on a Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock. And this week, I've actually had to reset the server this week. But in gaming news this week, if you've been hiding under a rock, the release of a much anticipated game called The Day Before came out. And as you can tell from the red writing just here, it is overwhelmingly negative. Now, I've not brought it myself, but I've been watching people live stream it, and there are so many problems. A couple of my mates brought it, they played it for an hour, and then got their money back. And for a price ticket of £33.50, it certainly isn't worth that at the moment. So one of the problems that there is like frame rates stuttering. That's in the gaming area. To be fair, the gaming area itself, the map looks quite extensive, looks really big. But one creator commented it looks very barren as well. There's lots of alarms going off. The sound, it's really difficult to tell where the sound's coming from. You can hear shots going off, but no one's really sure whether they're actually players or just ambient sounds that have been added into it. There's players that are invisible in the player hub, so when you're in this player hub area, you see other people running around, and they might be holding data pads, and you can see the data pads, no problem, but the players actually holding them are invisible. So one of the content creators alluded to the fact that the in-game, actually in the gaming area, you may be coming across gunshots that are from invisible players. But overall, it's a complete mess, and probably isn't worth £3.50, let alone £33.50. I think it's one of those games that might be alright in about 5 years. But anyway, that's enough of that, because it is literally rubbish. And back to Project Zomboid. So, there's only a few more weeks until it's Christmas, and Christmas Day is actually on a Monday. So I'm hoping that I'll be streaming on the 24th, which will be Sunday, the day before. So I'm doing sort of like a pre-Christmas stream. But I'm actually going to be on holiday for some of next week and the week after. I'll be basically finished for the year. Don't go back until January. And so I'll be actually live streaming a game called Surround Dead over sort of like a lunchtime period, sort of 12 till 2. So if you want to catch me during your lunch break, tune in. But until then, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Links in the description below to join the Discord and check out my Twitch feed. Now, if you're interested, if you were on my Twitch feed, you are following me on Twitch. Sorry, not Twitch, Twitter, or X as it's known. You'll notice that I actually posted a Surround Dead picture of a clown in an ice cream van. This alludes to the Twisted Metal reference of its Sweet Tooth, who is a clown in an ice cream van, which is from the games and from the new TV series. So that was quite interesting. So this week I've actually got a cup of tea. And when that gets cold, I've got the old favourite. It's a Red Bull. And because it's Christmas, I actually have a specialised snack. And the specialised snack is a Morrison's Turkey and Stuffing Bites. Just like that. There we go. Let's see if we can actually get in camera. There we go. It's Turkey and Stuffing Bites from Morrison's. So we'll be crunching into those, because normally those are cheese. So that's either going to be interesting or horrible. Not entirely sure. Anyway, what we're looking at is the map for map.projectzomboid.com. I just cannot get my words out today. And this is the entire gameplay area. And I will explain that it has expanded, and in Build 42 it will be fleshed out a lot more. Now, the original build area was sort of like from here. So you can see they've added a fair bit. And down to here, you can see where this massive chunk here was added onto the right-hand side of the map. And this chunk up here, you see where this green bit is? If we just zoom in. That was where the map finished originally, and they've added all of this space on. And then over this side, this was the edge of the map. You can see where the edge of the map was and how much they've added on this side as well. So that's been there for a while now, for quite a long while. But anyway, we've still got plenty of play area to go. So in this playthrough, what we decided to do is we would build our own bases and not use any buildings at all. And so it was basically a base construction build. I built my first base here, and we had to start in Riverside. And we could only move on if we had power and water, which I did. So I then moved on over to Rosewood, which is just here, and I built my second base in this construction yard. Again, had to have water or power. And then I moved on to Muldra. And in this car park, now we usually use this sort of like restaurant, motel type place as a base usually, but I actually built mine in the car park. And then at the request of Super, I actually built a base on this bridge. Now this was an interesting one because it was a floating base. The way that you do this is you build the stairs, build the floor above, build up a wall, throw a sheet rope out of it, and then if you've got a sledgehammer you can destroy the stairs, but you can still get in via the sheet rope and the floor is still suspended. And so you can actually drive underneath it and you can climb in via the sheet rope. Did the same thing, and this was the end game goal of this playthrough, and that was to build a base here in Central Park. And I actually built one over this lake. Again, it's another floating base, just like before. Build the stairs, build the floor, sheet rope out, destroy the stairs. And that's been there for a good couple of weeks now. So, having completed this end game goal, we've gone back to our old haunt, which is this 3-car garage, just here. Now, Super's been building a base here in the corner of the racehorse track, and I believe what he's after is there's somewhere over here, there it is, this set of pumps. I think he needs a generator for this, so that's one of our goals for today, to actually provide power to that petrol station. Now, I know this one up here I've done, and there is actually at least 2 or 3 generators here this is like the military checkpoint. This is a really good place to get gear. All of these tents and all of these like boxes and bits and pieces, and you can see that all these lockers, they all have gear in, so you'll get military equipment from there, like helmets, vests, bulletproof vests, guns, ammunition. There is actually one just here which has lockers in it. It's like wall-to-wall lockers and ammunition, so it's fantastic. Right, so and then what we're going to do, and I always get lost when I do this, is we're going to go and raid the gun shop down here. Yay, the hunting supply shop. So that's the end game of today. Let's join. I have had to reboot the server, deep join. Let's try one of these. Ooh! Oh, that does actually smell really interesting. So they're just little sort of things like that. So yeah. That is not bad. I've still got a sort of like a sweetish taste to it. It's one of those, I'm not entirely sure. It definitely tastes as if it's of stuffing-ish. Not sage and, no, it doesn't, not sage and onion stuffing, but a stuffing. I can't really taste the turkey though. Maybe there's a subtle hint of turkey in there, but either way, it's still nice. Stop complaining and get on with it. Right. They're all right. They're quite good. Right. Okay. Expect visitors. And of course, it's dark. Now, I can always remedy that because we have here a generator. There we go. Oh, now Dave did mention there were visitors. Right, so one of the problems that I've actually got, or at least I've had this week. Now, where's the light switch? Is that the light switch? Why can't I turn that on? And why am I using a lighter? Just put that out. Turn that light out. Is that the light switch? Close the door. Alright, okay, well we'll have to do... make do. Right, okay, so what I need to do... I'm going to turn it on. That might provide some light. There we go. Right, okay. So because I died, I had to go to Lake Ivy. So last week we was at Lake Ivy, and the idea was that I would do my best to survive and get back here, which I did. Yay! So what I'm going to do is I need to learn some bits and bobs. So what I'm going to do is try and walk around the seat and the sofa. So with the device options, what I can do is I can put in Carl's Zone 1 in there. What's in there already? Someone's got woodcraft in there. Okay, fine. Right, so the TV provides a passive learning system. So what this means is that whilst you're standing near it, such as I am, if there is a TV program playing or a video, VHS cassette tape, you will passively gain experience. So I'm actually gaining mechanics here because I'm watching Car Zone. I should at least get out of these 3 videos about 2-3 bars. Now this saves me actually building up the skills myself, which is fantastic. So there we go, my mechanics is going up. Just flipped up over his head. Mechanics again. And you can see my mechanics has gone from 0 to 26. Now hopefully by the time I've watched these 3 videos, which doesn't take too long, it's certainly quicker than reading the books, it's certainly quicker than actually reading the books, getting the XP, and then actually doing stuff with mechanics. And I just have to do my electrical, which there aren't videos for. You have to read the book for that. You just put a wheelbarrow on an 18-wheeler. Right, so let's put that over there. Grab the Car Zone. Now there are only 3. I have to right click to drag them out. But other things there are more. So hopefully I should get my first level in mechanics. That's what these bars are. There's 10 levels in each. So it's almost there. All of a sudden it will just go bing. This is why it's really good to raid video shops, because it can get your skills moving pretty quickly. Now I only want mechanics and electronics so I can hotwire cars, because you need electronics 1 and mechanics 2 I think, or electricity 2 and mechanics 1. So for that I can just read the book, because I've got installed on the server a mod called Book Reader.
Ben is here.
Yeah, super.
Yes, I am here, so...
Yes, you've been on Deafen, mate.
Yes.
So I'm just watching some videos, some Car Zone videos, so I've actually got some mechanics skill, because obviously I died.
So basically it looks like the whole workshop really got updated.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, right, so right click to get the video out and Car Zone 3 in. Play that and then... Right, so you want to get a generator for the petrol station that's near you. Are you sure it doesn't already have one?
I thought we already put a generator over that gas station.
Okay. Well, we can go and have a quick look. I'm pretty sure I did.
I was gonna say, I believe you did put a gas generator on there.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm hoping that these 3 car zone videos.
Oh, I did find myself a pretty decent sports car.
Ooh, okay.
And it wasn't that far from me.
You mean right under your nose, yeah?
Almost right across the street.
Yeah. Right.
Alright.
I don't think I'm going to get the full bar here. It's going to be most of the way. I may have to read the book. Anyway, it gives you watching the videos does give it. It's a shame there isn't a car zone 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and up to 10. But at least that gives us some experience. Okay, so
I got most of the walls started though.
It's the wall. Right, okay, so we'll have to read mechanics 1. There we go. Let's see how well that goes. And then we'll have to read electricity volume 1 as well. It's going to take some time. Oh well, okay, let's not do that. Because it won't be long before it is daylight. Alright, so let's turn that off. I said turn it off. That's all the lights go out. You can see it's actually slightly better from a daylight perspective. Right, let's just check over my Hummer. Is mechanics? Whilst I'm doing it, I'm going to check my backpack for a food.
You'll find something different on your Humvee too.
Oh, really? Okay. You fixed the radio. Well done, sir. No, you haven't.
Sure, if that's what you consider it.
Right, so we've got some door armour, windshield armour, and I repaired the bull bar myself. So, is it... So yeah, I can see the armour actually on the door, which is nice. I like the fact that it contrasts with the rest of the
Yes, I put door armor on there for you.
Yeah, because that wasn't there before. Question is, did I actually tank it up? Because I had to because I had to fix the fuel tank as well. Yeah, I did. I was clever. Honest, gov. Right, so food. Beef jerky. Okay, got to. Let's do some chips. We've got a backup katana. So Michon's katana is another mod. It gives you the ability to make the katana. You do find them, but with 10 sheets of big metal, 4 sheets of little metal, stakes and twine, and level 6 in metalwork. So it's not exactly a walk in the park to get it.
I love seeing it wide open spaces on this parking lot.
Finally.
Okay, so what is our plan for server reset when it happens for...
Right, okay, so first off, I am thinking of upping the number of zombies. Not extortionate, but I'm upping the threat
like 2 times?
Level. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if we got it set out now, but...
It's the standard. Whatever the standard
So we can
is.
we could start off with 2 times and then...
Yeah, because what we're slowly doing over the period of our run-throughs, I mean, we started off with the builder level, and then we progressed on to It's not apocalypse mode, it's just standard mode, isn't it? It's just the default standard. And now we're actually playing on apocalypse level. So, right, let's go check out. Right, so this is the racetrack.
I'm walking over here. I'm walking over here by the horse track to clear out any unwanted Z's.
The other thing that I'm thinking of doing is actually just taking the password off of the server, so that other people can just come on if they want.
Nah, you dirty bastard.
Was that a comment at me, or?
No, it was a comment at a dang Z. Okay, it's only lacerated.
Oh, you got bitten. Oh, you got attacked. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. That now explains your why you were pissed off. Okay, so I'm down here.
Yeah, I took and miss-swung and... Yeah, luckily we don't have the...
Easily done. Right, yeah, so there is actually a generator here.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay,
yep.
So that's what
they took out my scarf.
Oh, those... do you know what? It's so hard to find a scarf. A replacement. They're like gold dust in this game. They really are. Okay, so... Having already achieved the gold previously, for some reason my green screen's gone funny again. I had that perfect, and it just keeps... You can see that it's flicking, slowly getting this white patch over here. And then it will disappear, like there it is, look. And then it will just vanish. It's like, why is it doing that? I've had no luck with my green screens this week.
You know, the thing is, we have not had luck finding needles or sewing kits in this run.
Yes, that's another thing. It's weird how that works, isn't it? Oh, hello. So busy playing with my green screen and getting attacked by Z's. Good job, I've got door armour on my Humvee. Yep. Right, so these char marks here on the ground are the remains of dead zombies. And in order to get through here, I used an ambulance and a big box van truck and had the siren going. And then fires set around the ambulance. And what happens is that the zombies come along, they're attracted by the noise. And the way that you work this is you have the door, the driver's side door, up against the other van. So there's no way you can get out of the driver's door, which means the zombies can't get in either. So they can't get to you, but they stick around because the siren's going off, and because they can see you as well in here. And so they're going around, and they set themselves on fire by walking in the fires, and then they basically just burn to death. And that's how you do it. Unfortunately, every now and again, the siren breaks down on the ambulance, but you can do it in a police car as long as it's got a siren of some sort. You can use that. I'm not sure.
I'm walking around the horse track here, not just in the parking lot. I'm actually walking around the horse track itself, and so far it's really quiet.
All right. Okay. Are you making horse noises as you're going around the horse track?
IH Pezza. Hopefully welcome to the stream. Hopefully I pronounced that right. But yes, I'm Super Tone Man. Tone Man, if you want to call it short.
Or if you're me, you just called him Super!
That too. I do Sundays, I play Zomboid. I do different games.
Cosplay.
I also do cosplay.
Yeah, so if you want to check out some of the stuff that Supertone does in cosplay, get on to the Discord, the Savvy Gadgetz Discord, and you'll find some of his work and find inspirations there.
Yeah, I've been for Christmas. Some of the gifts have been actually 3D printing.
Which is another one of your little hobbies, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Right, I don't think it's this one. I think it's the next one down. But that looks pretty busy. Because we haven't really been down this end much.
Down around
The hunting store.
baseball. Normally we do get down there.
Yeah, I don't think we've been down there yet, though. At least I haven't.
I haven't been down there either.
Okay, right. So this was a good call this week then.
Yes, we do have some mods on this server, and I do use a fair amount of mods usually when I do Zomboid runs and stuff. So.
Right. Though. Yeah. Yeah. There's a gas station.
In fact, I'm actually looking to probably this week or close to around the time that we do server reset, where I'll probably start the new version of the Bubba Joe challenge. Where only this time I'm actually gonna be able to make a base out of the non-houses. They can't. The challenge is I can use warehouses to sleep in, just because of the fact that. So. Yes, basically because of the fact, the reason for that is because of the fact that the last time when I was trying to Grizzly Bennett or Grizzly Adams the zombies got me while I was sleeping.
Oh,
if you remember that, Matt.
Rough. Yeah.
Yes, while I was actually sleeping in a tent.
Yeah, I've been like that before as well.
Alright, so this parking lot today is pretty much going to be mine.
Coming in thick and fast. I think the word's overconfident. Let's just weave through those. Oh my god. Right, so fun fact, you can actually outwalk zombies. So as you can see here, I'm actually gaining distance on them.
Are you having to actually walk away from zombies?
I am.
Are you needing my assistance?
No. I'm alright at the moment. I don't think it's anything that I can't handle. It's just there's a lot to handle.
Well, yeah, I mean, we haven't moved. We haven't done anything, and I'm sure they took and decided to throw a whole bunch more zombies onto the server.
Yeah, it's a thing. Right, so multi-hit is enabled, which is why I'm able to hit several zombies at a time. You cannot sneak up on me. You shall not pass. To quote the famous phrase.
Yeah, I caught some more birds.
Right, so what that refers to is trapping. Trapping is a really useful skill if you want to get fresh meat in the game. So you can trap animals, birds in stick traps, and rabbits in box traps and things like that. And it's a really good supply source of meat. But you have to place your traps at a decent distance away from your base.
The bird traps you can actually take and place within the backyard of your base.
Oh right. Oh okay. Usually traps have to be about 70 to 80 squares away.
The rabbit traps have to be.
Yeah.
The bird traps don't have to be. Because I have my trap maybe behind the walls.
No, right. Oh, okay.
And every time I've actually taken and had done bird traps and stuff, I put them right in, like, say, even right next to almost right next to the base. So, but yeah, for our, what do I want to make out of today for my cooking with super?
Cooking with Super Toon. Culinary expertise.
Yes, for the wilderness. All right. Do I want to make a stew? Do I want to make a soup?
So I can fill my bottle up in there. Go on. Fill empty water bottle, because my water bottle, I noticed, is empty. Right, so having a water bottle in your main inventory like this, your character will just take little sips from it and keep themselves hydrated. Oh, we'll loot all of that. We'll go loot. Have all those crisps. Currently in milk.
I'm liking that you can actually do the dried black beans and that into an actual stew now.
Ah, awesome.
Because I never could figure out why they didn't allow it to where you could take and put those in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, let's see here. Let's go ahead and dry back black beans. Let's see if I can open a can of corn and put it in with my stew.
Right, let's do something stupid and attract a lot of attention. And the reason I'm doing that is so that I can actually raid the hunting supply store and not have any surprises.
Do you have your handy sledgehammer?
It should be in the back of my car, even if it isn't, it doesn't matter. Clearing the area is of zombies. Oh, he's got a spiky baseball bat. Oh dear. Right, so let's just... Alright, so there's a spiky baseball bat just there that we want to nick. Oh, look. Oh, yeah, they're coming out of the... Oh, yeah. Now, that was a very, 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 very good pull of zombies.
Well, let me know if there's more than you can handle.
It's not so much whether I can handle it, it's whether I actually miss-swing or get caught from one behind like that. So if that one's going that way, we'll go this way. Just round them up a little bit. Like. Those two have taken to licking the windows. Oh, missed.
I should have done with this chicken instead of do a stir fry. I should have done a
beef in a black bean sauce. There you go. That's what you wanted.
Well, I can't do that. I got dried black beans, but they didn't give me the option.
Oh, hello. Oh, that was a bit lucky.
So, Fezza, hopefully I pronounced that right. Yes, we use mods. We do all kinds of different things. We're like some. We don't go insane with mods.
We've got 10 on the server. We've got Book Learner, Book Reader, Common Sense, the Humvees and Do's and Halves, Michon's Katana. We've got RA's Weapon Durability. Can't remember the others. But yeah, the Hummers and the Do's and Halves are the only mods we've got car-wise. Common Sense lets you open cans with a knife or a screwdriver because, you know, otherwise you're restricted to a can opener. You'll also be able to pry open doors and windows with a crowbar, which is, well, common sense, really, isn't it? Right, I think I'm in a good position. No, there's still more coming. God knows what's sticking out of that one. We'll check that out in a minute. Oh, God. He's got a stake sticking out of him. Okay. He's a zombie, not a vampire. Wooden stakes equals vampires. They're not vampires. Alright, now one of these guys... Hand axe, I'm just going to put that as a spiked plank. There we go, that's what I saw. Right, look at the carnage. Look at that. What a bloodthirsty monster I am.
Well, for now, I'm just kind of staying at base after that. Laceration and that.
Mm-hmm.
Healing myself up.
Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's take a check out this hunting shop. Expect the unexpected. And then see whether I actually brought my sledgehammer with me or not. Yep, I've got my sledgehammer. It's all good. It's all good. Right, so you may be asking why I need a sledgehammer. And the reason I need a sledgehammer is I won't be able to get through the door otherwise. So in order to get in here, I need to destroy that. And you can only do that with a sledge. Now, that's also the reason why I've been clearing the area out of zombies, because it makes a lot of noise. Just going to drop this can on the floor. Right, okay, great. Shut the door behind me. Right, so now I can go into this hunting shop, and you can see we've got plenty of ammunition here. We'll also drop these on the ground. Shotgun shells, we'll take those. Thank you very much. Those on the ground, but this also, not only, double-barreled shotgun. I don't actually need a double-barrel shotgun, so I'm going to put that on the floor for the time being. Magazines, another double-barrel shotgun. So let's see what these magazines here. So no magazines to speak of there. The Hunter magazine and the Herbalist. So good. And then you've got all of these. Going to take the shotgun shells if I can. No, I can't, so I'll have to go up to there. There we go. Oh, okay, so we've got unfriendlies. Even though I have cleared this area mostly of zombies. There's still a few hanging about. Now, I don't particularly want to get caught in this alleyway if I can help it. There's a cluster just turned up over here, so we'll take care of these guys. no one went into here. Again, I don't really want to get caught in a shop if I can help it, because that doesn't give you space to move, and it's one of your best ways to fight.
So.
Okay, I think
While I heal, I'm just going to kind of read some books. All right, I'll read the tailoring book. Volume 2.
Tailoring is useful if you can find leather jackets and turn them into leather strips. What you can do is you can then armour up your clothing. Okay, shotgun shells. Shotgun shells for everybody! Shotgun shells.
Yeah, wouldn't you know it, they got me on the neck when they did that too.
Ah.
Of all the places.
Of all the places, yeah. I can hear banging. Doesn't
Yes,
bode
the
well.
banging for...
The banging for... Does it spell the beginning or the end of the zombie apocalypse? For whom the banging tolls.
For whom the banging tolls.
Yeah. Good old Metallica. Old being the operative word these days, I believe. Don't really hear much from them these days, do you?
AC/DC?
AC/DC, yeah.
Yeah, they don't... I think they're on their last counts. Their last tour, though.
Okay, let's get some of this stuff up here. Because you can see I've got 2 shotguns up here that are in really good condition. Okay, so
I
I
am
declare
eating
that.
banana nut muffins for breakfast.
Muffins! Can't say
Yes.
nothing till you've eaten a muffin. Right, so that the carnage is well, it's there. I seem to have attracted all of the attention from everywhere in this area. It's like... Okay, so I'm just going to point something out about... Right, so this sort of like Jeep-looking car here, it is actually one of the strongest cars in the game. It will pull just about everything and anything, along with the sports cars. They just seem to have the uncanny knack of being able to pull the biggest of vehicles. It doesn't seem to matter what. So anyway, that garage definitely needs a generator because it hasn't got one.
Well, do we really need a generator down there when we...
Well, no, we don't, but you don't need one up there. The one up beside us, if you come out of the 3-car garage and head north, that's got one. I believe there's a garage by the crossroads, the big crossroads with the off ramps. There's a garage up there. I think that's got one, because I have been very proactive with this. Let's face it.
So what is going to be the question is what is going to be the last stand that we do
The last stand.
before the server reset?
I don't know. I think what we ought to do is perhaps... it's a difficult one, isn't it?
I mean, because we've done so much in all our playthroughs that it's...
Yeah, it's a bit difficult to think up of something new, isn't it? Something interesting. I think perhaps we ought to do some challenges. Maybe that's an idea.
Well, my main goal right now is to finish the wall around the horse track area.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, we're gonna build a wall and then make the zombies pay for it.
But yes, that's my one goal that I plan on having done before the server wipe.
Well, we're not wiping the server until the beginning
Christmas
of the
weekend.
Year. Yeah. So we'll start afresh in January.
You mean on the last day of the month for the new year?
Yeah.
Because I will be around on New Year's Eve.
Okay, I'll probably be about New Year's Eve.
I don't really have any plans.
I think we've got Christmas family over, but during the day I don't think we've got anything planned. I'll have to talk to the missus if she needs any help from me for one thing or the other. Right, so there's a garage here. Yeah, there's no generator there. So I could put a generator there. I could put a generator in the other.
Thank you, Allison, for the hydrate and stretch. I was just about to grab my energy drink here.
Oh, good point.
Because I got a sound alert now on that hydrate and stretch where basically it threatens to kill me if they... to end me if I don't drink.
Right, so we're heading down to the military checkpoint here.
Oh yeah. Well, unfortunately, Allison, I have already had a little mishap around my neck. On my character here, I ended up having a misswing, and they gave me a laceration.
And it's easily done.
But because of the fact that we have it on saliva only, yeah, it's fine. It's just gonna heal up, and I'm just gonna leave this dirty bandage on. Here, I'm reading right now. Here, I'll take and... Oh yeah, it's fine.
He'll survive, Allison. He'll survive.
It's just on my neck.
Oh, but
That's the only downside, is it's on my neck, so it hurts.
yeah, it's really painful.
And I will be... Yeah, Allison actually, on her server, she's actually changed up what she's been doing. She's been doing sprinters.
Ooh, I've done sprinters, they're not funny. They say,
Yeah,
the other
she's
thing
been
is they
doing
only sprint during the day on when I played it. At night
yes.
they calmed down.
Well, she's been doing pretty good. Her record so far has been around 300.
Oh, okay.
We're at 1 month survived now with sprinters.
Oh my god, well done. Good job.
Well, she's died several times to get there, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Learning the algorithm with it.
Indeed.
So,
congratulations, that's quite an achievement.
but yeah, she's getting into the elite with Private Lime and them, where they've done insane sprinters.
Yeah.
I actually watch Private Lime every now and then. He actually did he just actually went with a
Whoop.
build where he did a no arms challenge, where he actually ended up cutting both arms off and having to. So, oh, you're out of town for a little while? Well, hopefully it's a good trip for you and all that. I won't be going out of town for
It's not been in there. There's a
Christmas
generator
at
as well.
all. For Christmas Eve, after I get off work, I'll be coming home for a little bit, me and my son, and then we've been invited to his sister's family, one of their family gatherings. So on Christmas Eve, I'm probably going to stream on Christmas Day, because when he's actually with his sister and all that for the little gathering there.
Okay, so on my stream, joining us on the chat is Chubby Mule. Hello, Chubby Mule. Welcome back. Good to see you again.
Hello there. Yeah.
Overslept this morning. That's fine, mate. Don't worry about it.
All right, so
it's still good to see you on the chat.
Let's move this to my fanny pack.
Better known as a bum bag in the UK.
Yeah. But Allison, last playthrough, last weekend, I found this nice little sports car. Check out the condition of it.
Okay, so I'm in the military checkpoint. The military checkpoint, these tents are absolutely chocker with gear. You can find ammunition, military combat clothing, military helmets, bulletproof vests, military ponchos to keep you dry. You can get all of that stuff out of these tents. It's really good.
And this is the wall start. This is the start of the wall here.
The zombies paid for it, honest.
Exactly. I've been just taking a walk around the wall area here. Yes, they paid for it with their lives. Goes all the way up that way. Yes, it is a lovely wall. I actually took and had to do a little rearranging because I miscalculated on where I put the other part of the wall, but we got it all the way going.
I've done something silly, but not life-endingly silly.
Hey, you over there. Get away from my door. There. But I put a nice... They broke down the metal fencing door there. So I had to... Alright, let's rip the clothing. And with that, I took and actually level up my tailoring.
And there was much rejoicing.
So, yes, that's the wall so far. I plan on using this metal fencing as part of the wall.
Yeah.
I'll be...
Right, so whilst I'm going to
this here will be used for I'll be walling that off all the way up here. Look at this. The horse track is very clear. Except for a couple stragglers. I didn't mean to do that. Hey, you. You too. Yes, you. Come here. How dare you hang around and not say hi?
They're very rude, these zombies, I've noticed.
Well, this one I am gonna take and just slap in my back, slap in the back with my katana. Yes, walls are nice. They come in very handy. Let me... So as you can see, this is what the horse track really looks like. Oh, hey, you. And you, come on. I'm not gonna lie, that actually gave me a little bit of a jump, but... Came right from behind, came right from out of the woodwork, and then I'll basically be walling all this off. Oh, hey, you lot there. There are no horse races today. The horse races have been canceled.
Yeah, didn't you know there's an apocalypse on?
Yes, you all go home. Go home.
So fond of turning my lighter on.
Go home, or I'm gonna take and make you go home. That was a whiff. Yes, I will make you all go home. Because I did walk this parking lot earlier and there was nobody there.
That means nothing in this game, you know that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, alrighty then.
And then I'll be taking and walling that off.
Right, so I did say I'd made a mistake. And the mistake is quite a simple one, and it's not life-threatening. And there is a zombie in our base. Where
in the 3-car garage base?
Yeah, he was just in the kitchen.
He was making some food, okay? He was hungry.
It was your zombie slave making you food.
Not my food.
There's one upstairs as well.
He's being a maid. Check the back.
Yeah,
there might be an... You know what it is the server reset, so...
Yeah, but I started here. And they weren't here before.
Well, you know... I don't know what to tell you.
We're popular. That's what it is.
But once I finish building the wall,
It's the
I'll have
wall.
all these cars to myself, to where everybody can have a car if they get on the.
I'm just going to have a wander down the sides. Now, the rear walls look like they're intact, so I'm not overly concerned. But at the same time, it kind of annoys me that things spawn in our base. Now, we've had discussions about this before, the two of us, and the way that we understand that this works is that if you build an enclosed area, then the zombies will not be able to spawn inside that area. And this is something that was it Alison that was walling off the entire area of West Point.
Yes.
Right, so that's an experiment that she's actually running, and good luck to her with that. But our discussion is about this base here. So we've got fencing down the side, which we didn't build. We've got fencing on the front, which we didn't build, apart from the gate. And then we've got fencing all the way round, down the sides. However, and this is where I think our argument kind of falls flat, is that this is open. There's no wall across here. So technically it's not an enclosed space, which is why I think we get respawns in the house. Don't know. That'd be worth doing that sometime, and just like doing multiple resets on the server. Anyway, turkey and stuffing bites.
What are you having?
I have, from Morrison's, usually these are cheese bites, but because it's Christmas, these are turkey and stuffing bites. There we go. And they're quite tasty, actually. Quite enjoying those. But it's time to crack open the Red Bull. Awesome.
So the question is, what mods are we going to be running on the next playthrough?
Well, I'm wondering. I mean, I'm definitely going to keep book learner and book collection.
Because...
And common sense.
Especially if we... Because we talked about possibly throwing Raven Creek on the...
Yeah. The problem with... The thing about Raven Creek is I actually played before, and it wasn't... I did have problems with it.
Okay.
The problems that I had... I'm actually going to set my character off reading whilst I'm doing this, because I want to upgrade my mechanics. And the problem that I had, it was really quite bizarre. It was one of those times where, because it replaces the map, because it's a standalone map, isn't it, Ravens Creek?
Usually it goes with the rest of the map.
Okay. I don't think that's the case with Ravens Creek. I'm not sure, but there were areas where obviously a house used to be there, and when it was raining, you could stand in sort of like one square, and you'd be getting wet, and then you step to the left, and you'd be getting dry. Because I remember putting a barrel in the wrong place, and it got no water at all because it was technically still inside a house, even though the tile was a grass tile. It hadn't really rebaked the map to say, well, actually this is grass and an open area instead of what used to be inside a building. And that was the problems that I had with Ravens Creek. Admittedly, that was a few years ago. I don't know whether it's actually been redone or rebuilt since then.
But yeah, because I've actually been watching on a multiplayer server, Magic Mike and Sherry Kind and them.
Does he
they
dance
actually
as
no, but basically they actually have been doing a playthrough with where they actually went to use the rest of the map. They spawned in like Rosewood and that.
Mm-hmm.
and broke into Ravens Creek.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. I thought it was a standalone map. Maybe it's because I actually started there. Oh, I think maybe it's a
Yeah,
case
if
of
you
it. Yeah.
take and actually, it's kind of like going up to the spawning into the riverboat area.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
From the road, you cannot actually access from the main roads. You can't actually access that area.
Right. Okay.
But that area though is still in development, from what I know.
Yeah.
But the
Okay.
riverboat is there. There is a just down east of Louisville. There is actually, I did go check it out the other day. There is an actual like a stone fortress or prison type
Yeah.
area.
No, we've been there before on a previous playthrough when they first turned up about a year ago, and we actually thought it was Fort Knox.
There is an actual mod for Fort Knox though.
Anyway, joining us on chat
That
on YouTube is Steel Knight. Hello, Steel Knight. Welcome to the Savvy Gadgetz channel. And welcome to the
Hello
stream.
there.
Oh, right, so just reading up on my
I mean, if you
mechanics.
want, we can, for the next playthrough, we can. If you want to add Fort Knox to the mix.
That would mean resetting the server, I think. Not sure.
Well,
I might be able to add the mod
when you
in.
no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about for the next server wipe.
Ah, okay. We'll have a look at it. We'll consider it. Of course, we're open to suggestions. If you've got suggestions of what you want to see us doing in Project Zomboid, by all means, let us know. Get on the
Because
chat and say hi.
I actually had people tell me that the mod Fort Knox actually has Fort Knox itself has a ton of zombies.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Right, so what are you guys doing right now? Right, okay, so I died last week, and we've got a mod on the server called Lake Ivy, and that's where I started. And last week's was to survive Lake Ivy and get back to Louisville, which is what I've done. This entire playthrough, we've been endeavouring to build our own bases. So we're not allowed to use buildings. We had to start in Riverside, and when we had water or power, or both, we could move on to another town. And so I built a base in Riverside. I built a base in Rosewood and in Muldra and on the bridge going out of West Point. And I've built one in the Centre Park in Louisville. So and that was the end goal, to get to Louisville, build a base, our own constructed base, have power and water at it, and then that was the end of our run, and we achieved it a lot quicker than I thought we would. So we're actually
I built one in. For me, I built my own base at both the radio station towers.
So let me show you
one
those
in Riverside,
locations.
one in Riverside, one in Muldra.
So this is Riverside here, and my base was here at the end of this white path, whereas Super's was on this curly path just here, and this is the radio tower that he's talking about. The other one that he built was down near Muldra, which is this set of dots here, and his one is there, I think. Yeah, there's the radio tower. So that's the relay station. That's where he built his base. Whereas mine were in Rosewood, was at the construction site here. So that's the police and.
I don't think I got one in the construction site, or I didn't get one in
Rosewood. I did one in Rosewood, and then I did one in Muldra, there in this car park. Then I did.
But then again, I mean, it is almost tempting for me to. It is tempting for me to go to Rosewood and build it over in the warehouse areas.
Yeah. So Super then asked me to do a base on the bridge. So I built a base on the bridge, but it's a floating base, so you can actually walk underneath it. It's literally floating in midair. You access it via a sheet rope, and then over here in Louisville, I built one suspended over this water. So you've got fishing. It's also got power and water. So it's got rain catcher barrels and sinks and that sort of thing. So
or I built one out of the horse track area.
Yeah, so his is here in the horse track. And
Yes, just at the corner.
Yeah, just at the corner. Whereas I'm currently here, so this is where we usually have a base. This 3-car garage is by far one of the best places in Louisville to have a base, mostly because you've got you're backing onto water, so you've got the ability to fish, you've got the ability to take water out of there, boil it, clean it so it's drinkable. If you don't have electricity, you can use a barbecue or you can use a fire. Has plenty of wood growing around it. If you fence off this bit and that bit and the front bit here, you've got lots of land to go foraging on and trapping and all of that sort of thing. So you've got quite a lot of options here at this base. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to rebuild my skills in mechanics and electronics so that I can actually hotwire cars. I also need to read the magazine on... if I've got it, he says, which I don't think I do. Oh God, no, I don't have it. Oh no.
Which magazine don't you have?
Unless someone's nicked it. The one.
It's just been you and me besides Dave on.
Yeah, but you know what Dave's like. I do not have the How to Use Generators magazine.
Uh.
I've got a How to Forge Munitions katana. Oh, I guess I know what I'm doing now. It's like in the morning, when it gets daylight, I'm going looking for a magazine. So yeah, that's the fun and games for me at the moment. So I need to read this book for mechanics 1.
I don't think I have it. I know I don't have it myself. Here.
Oh, apparently I've finished reading the book for mechanics 1. I actually need to do something mechanical to level it up to the last bit. So I just need then to read the electronics book, read that, and that'll be the same. I just need, in order to do that, I just need to dismantle something quick. So what we've got is
just take a light bulb off your car and put it back on.
That's what you usually do. It just gives you the extra 0.1% that you need. So what we I forgot what I was going to say then. So I'm going to be looking for that magazine, which I know I had. I bet it's in the. I bet I know where it is. I bet it's in the base in the middle of the.
Probably is.
City. Yeah, I bet it is. So I need to go find that magazine so I can attach the generators to the petrol stations. So we have on the server, we have what's known as book collection. So you'll notice that the books are named for 1 for dummies, 2 for intermediate, 3 for advanced, 4 for expert, and 5 for master. And that's the order in which you read them in. And that's what book collection does. Book reader is a case of when you read the book, it actually gives you the experience of the thing. So you can see that my electrical here is going up as I'm reading through the book. Normally it's a case of you read a volume, it gives you 2 levels, but sometimes there's little glitches, whereas it doesn't quite give you enough. You see it's like I'm 149.65 out of 150. So in order to level it up, I just need to do a bit of mechanics, take a light bulb out of a car, put it back in, job done. And that's my mechanics up. Same with electrical, you just take something, dismantle it, and it gives you the last bit you need. Now with that means I can then hotwire cars, because I didn't start with the burglar profession. So that's where I'm at the minute. Now normally it doesn't deter me to go out in the dark, but I actually want to learn this first. There you go, there's my electrical gone up. I'm not actually doing anything electrical, I'm just reading a book.
Well, I'm coming to do some fishing.
Oh, right, okay. Your favourite pastime?
Well, considering I gotta catch something fishing, in order to level up my fishing.
Mm.
But I'm coming in my sports car.
Oh, fancy.
Well, yeah, I'm coming in the. You got a zombie banging on the outside
Really? What, on the front gate?
of the gate.
Oh, right, okay, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. He's no longer banging.
Or crawling, or doing anything.
Exactly.
He's officially dead. Like he should have been in the first place. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so where are we somewhere? So we're not too far away from finishing reading electricity. Then we'll make a 12 change of underwear trip to the centre of town. See if we can find that magazine. And then we will go and supply the 2 generators that I've already picked up from the military checkpoint to the gas stations, the one by the hospital and one by the hunting shop. And then that's all of the petrol stations that I can think of in Louisville that will have power. You fripped me to death then. All I saw is something approaching the window. It's super. Okay, so yeah, one of the things I'm thinking of doing...
I do hear some banging, though, on the fencing over here.
Oh, right. Well, as long as they're banging on the fencing, that'll probably be at the very back, because that's the only part that is player-created by me. And they only attack player-created stuff. Right, so Steel Knight, is there anything, or even Chubby Mule or anyone else, if you want to ask a question about Project Zomboid, anything you want to know, bung it in the chat. Let us know what you need to know, and we'll do our best and endeavour to answer it, or demonstrate it if we can. So let me talk about water barrels. I was doing this, so we sort of have all of our constructed bases that we've got are supplied with water. And the way that we do this is we build a rain catcher barrel on the level above a sink. So if the sink is on the ground floor, you need to build it on the next floor up, and in the 8 squares around it.
Have a good nap, Allison.
And then you need the wrench, the pipe wrench, which is a red wrench,
yep,
to plumb it in. It'll give you the option if you right click on the sink, if you have it in there.
But yes, it was zombie nap time, Allison said.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said, that lady.
Yeah, I'm making whoever, any zombies, it's night. It's
Very
nap
sleepy.
time for them.
It's very sleepy for all the zombies everywhere.
They need to go night night.
Yeah,
as my son would say.
No night. Okay.
Usually when I'm putting my son to bed, it's night night. And usually if it's still dark in the morning, sometimes he'll say, "It's not time to get up. It's still night night. It's still darks."
It's still darks. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, the shoes are biting.
Okay. Right. Now fill me water.
Yeah, the shoes are biting.
Okay, so these 2 sinks here and some sinks upstairs as well have water in them, so I can still, even though the water went off a long time ago, we still have access to water. Oh, why did I do that? Put that in the back of it there. Right, so, and the way this works is if I go upstairs, out here, what I was able to, you can see these rain catcher barrels out the front here, look, you can see those? Those are above those 2 sinks. And they're plumbed into those sinks. And although when it rains, the water in the barrels is classed as tainted, when it comes out of the tap at the bottom, it's actually cleaned. So, filtered, so it's safe to drink. And because we've got the river out the back of the property, we can actually use that to wash in and That saves on water. It's all lovely. Well, okay. So let's. Oh, look! Oh, it's a lovely sports car. It's
Check
very
that
shiny.
bad boy out.
No, I'm good at crashing things like that.
No, just check it out as far as condition.
Oh, I see. I thought you said take it out.
No, I said check it out.
Check it out. Right, okay. I shall check it out. And check out what condition it is in. Mechanically. Ooh, 95.69%. And that's only probably because the heat is at 54. All the rest, the front tyres are a bit down on the left and the right there. So, yeah, the driver's seat's a bit... What have you been doing to the driver's seat for it to be 80%?
I didn't do anything.
It's just, that's how you found it. Right, okay, so let's just do some... This is the car that I came here in from Lake Ivy. So what I'm going to do is... Oh, yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Right, so let's take out...
Do you want me to bring some parts for that?
Nah. It's there for parts, mainly. It's still probably got a load of stuff in it that I managed to... There goes my mechanics. So I'm just going to install that light bulb again. Because I don't want to carry it around. There we go. Job done. Right, now I need something electrical to dismantle. Let's see what we've got in here. There's usually something in here that I can... Or not. Walkie-talkie. There we go. So the other thing you can do is if you find a digital watch on a zombie, you can dismantle one of them. So dismantle two-way radio, just one of them. And there goes my electrical. And let you get a battery light bulb, blah, blah, blah. All of that.
Small perch.
There we go.
Catching fish.
Catching fish. Right, so fishing is an important topic. Fishing is due to change in Build 42. It's going to become a mini game. So the way that fishing works at the moment is, doesn't matter, any body of water, including swimming pools, you can, as long as you've got either a spear or a fishing rod and some bait, you can just cast and you will either catch a fish or you will catch a sock or a shoe or something like that. However, in Build 42 this is changing, like I say, it's coming into a mini game. So first off, you have to find a place where the water's bubbling so that you know that there's fish there. And then when you're casting, you have like an indicator, and you have to keep it in the green in order to pull the fish in. And this alludes to a question.
Yeah, just like any fishing game.
Yeah. This alludes to the question that we had the other week was, at the moment, fishing's based on your skill to catch a fish. If they're changing it into a mini game, it's based on the skill of the player, not the person in game. So it's like, have they basically debunked the whole fishing skill?
Well, I know they're completely debunking the whole swimming pool fishing deal.
Yeah, you won't be able to fish in swimming pools anymore. So what that is people have quite often, if we go down here, you see this area here. This is actually another good place to base off because of the high fencing, and you can basically base that off. But you've got the swimming pool, and you can fish in that swimming pool at the moment. But they want to get rid of that. And that's what the whole new fishing mechanic is all about. So, yeah. So, not entirely sure what's going on there, really. But let's see if I can...
But you need to hook a generator up somewhere?
Yeah, I'll go see if I can find one. Ah! There's a bad guy. There's a bad guy. I'm just hanging around outside the base, you sneaky swine.
Did you get him?
Oh, yeah. And he didn't get me, which I'm really pleased about.
That's good. Alright. So I did catch some shoes.
Hey!
The shoes were biting at first, and then they...
Fishermen in England
tend to catch fishing
trolleys. Not fishing trolleys, shopping trolleys. That's the common thing you catch in English waters. I need to go this way. I think. It's been a while. That's Lake Ivy. Over here. Before I do that, because that was stupid, because like, I've actually left the door open. There we go. Right, now we do look at the map. Right, so down there. So yeah, I'll go down there and all the way down there.
So yes, I may actually go to the Gigamart today to get some rotten food for composter.
Okay, so here's an important note about the composter. Putting rotten food in it provides you with worms for bait, where you can fish. Oh god, there's a few. But everything does something in this game to help you survive, but there's so much in here that's designed to help you not survive.
Alright, so do you want some fish stew?
That would be lovely.
You put a jalapeno. Or would you like... Let's see here. What can I make? You don't have a... I'll make a fish stir fry for you.
Hey!
Would you like it to be spicy or not spicy?
Well, considering it's not me personally, then I think non-spicy is fine. Or spicy is fine, I don't care. You could make a hot and spicy fish dish. Am I going
The reason why I ask is there's a hot pepper in the fridge. There's a jalapeno pepper as...
Yep, that was the wrong place to go. I need to go further down. Right idea. But no donut.
Add some chicken to it.
If you're putting chicken
Why
in,
not?
it's not a fish stir fry, is it? It's a chicken and fish stir fry.
Yes, it's a chicken and fish stir fry, but it's gonna be a spice. It's gonna be spicy.
Awesome.
Let's add some hot sauce to it. Make it even spicier.
So it's got a jalapeno and hot sauce.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yes. It's got jalapeno hot sauce. It's got... Let's see here. Let's see if I can add some...
That one's got a generator on it. Awesome.
Let's see if I can add tomato. We're adding some tomato to it.
I wonder if the trees have started growing that I'd cut down.
Would you like some butter to it?
Well, just to increase the fat content, yeah? Oh
well,
God.
actually, I'm just kind of making it to where it's... What's up?
The car park that I cleared out is absolutely rammed. Oh God, this doesn't bode well. Like, at all. Yes, I should imagine my character is in a state of sheer panic. I'm gonna go this way. Try and... Oh, that was annoying. Just quickly dash over here a bit. So back to walking away from zombies.
It's going to be a really hearty meal.
Calorific, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Go away. Leave me alone.
Plus a little bit spicy for you.
Yeah, so I'm going to need a lot of water or milk afterwards. Yeah, they're just all
I'm going to
over
guess
the place.
water.
Yeah, good job we've got running water in the taps. I'm probably going to need all of that to cool my mouth down. Okay, get into this shack in the middle of the lake, or middle of the. Nope, missed. Right, so this is my setup where you can see where I've done a lot of burning to clear out the zombies in this area. So basically, you can't get in from the driver's side. So what you do is you get in and you swap seats, and then you've got a fire going here at the front. You can just about see it there, and one at the back. And then you set the sirens going, and the zombies come along, and this is the destruction of all the zombies. Now, if I try and get out at this point, it actually says, "Well, I'm going to move over and get out that way," instead, because you cannot get out from the driver's side because it's blocked off by the van. Just going to turn that off so it doesn't attract attention. What condition is this in? Because usually the problem that happens is the siren bar, the light bar, deteriorates quite a lot. You can see the zombies have been damaging the hood, but the light bar's still got 50% in it, so that should last me. Famous last words. Should last me.
That's the key word.
Oh, missed. Ah, where'd you come from? Sneaky. Sneaky. You in the purple vest. Oh, there's one over there. One coming from this direction, I saw. Oh, there's some over there. Right, we'll just walk the path. Now, I have cut down the trees. Oh, God, look at how many there are here. And there's one over there, so I'm going to walk back slightly, give myself some breathing room.
But yes, it's a nice, fresh stir fry going to be. I'm probably going to eat a little bit out of it.
Yeah, I haven't even got anywhere near that base yet. Oh, right, so here's the path that I carved for myself.
So you're at your self-built base?
Yep.
And the parking lot was chock full of zombies?
Yep, the park's chock full of zombies as well. Again, as John McClane. Yes, yeah, it does sound like Super's made a Cajun dish. Some super soup.
A little bit of...
Oh, God. I know I should have made this path wider. Literally, the
thinking
zombies
that they're really going for it.
Yeah, they're really coming out of the woodwork. Hey, Dave. Dave's on the chat. Dave into house.
Hello, Dave. All right, so I'm gonna move.
So most of these trees
melted
are
ice
cleared
cream
out for visibility reasons, so you can actually see what's coming. Now, I fully imagine the area where my base is going to be rammed. Let's just say it's an expectation.
I'm gonna turn on the generator so the stir fry stays fresh.
Okay, you bunged it in the fridge, have you? Okay, nice one.
Well, that way it stays fresh for you when you get back.
Yeah. At the moment,
and of course,
it's not being
the
too
chopper
bad.
comes.
Yeah, of course it does. Right, so here it is. The epic base that has Dave the Gnome.
Alright. So because the chopper's here, I'm going to go for a little drive.
Yes, I did see the joke in Discord about you driving my car. Right, so as you can see, this is a floating base. So the way that I built this is I actually built some stairs, built out the floor a bit, put in this rope, ladder, escape rope, and then knocked the stairs down. So then you're only accessed by that escape rope. Now you can pull that in as you see fit. But again, it's got 2 sinks plumbed in. It's got an oven. It's got storage. It's got an area out here where you can fish, and some fishing and some maggots. So there's plenty of options to do that. Then on the second floor, it's more of a TV book readers. Again, more sinks. And this is why I'm here. How to use generators. There we go. Read that. Thank you very much. That's what I wanted. There's actually some supplies here as well. Do I have... So I now do that can go back where it belongs. I don't need the screwdriver anymore.
Surprisingly, that considering that the chopper's happening, yeah, I haven't seen many zombies being brought around.
No. And then we go to the top floor where we've got a barbecue, and you can see the rain catcher barrels that are connected. You can see, it's actually a good point, you can see the sink and you can see the barrel. So the barrel is sort of like up and on the next square in front of it. And even though that you check out these and you go, right, it says tainted water in big red, and you could use these ones to wash in if you really wanted to. The generator's just here, so you've got power for the oven and for the TV. And what that one is, that actually supplies those barrels up there. You can see the barrels for just there for the sinks below. And so these are plumbed in, so you can fill your empty water bottle from there. Again, that's it. Right. Okay. Great. So I've actually
Chopper, you can go anytime now.
I've read the mag. But yeah, I can hear the chopper now. It's decided to come and bug me. So let's escape. Let's go down the escape room. You can see it's a 3-story floating base. You can actually go underneath it, and there's no support for it whatsoever. It's literally just floating in midair. Right. So having achieved the how to use generators magazine. I'm going to make my way back to the car, and then I'm going to go and supply those generators. The helicopter.
No, a whole bunch of zombies around the area. I am definitely going to have to come down and clean some house.
Eat some food. Run away from that one. I don't want to particularly engage in that zombie if we can help it. Let alone get married. Where did they come from? You 4. Stragglers. And they're running away from me. I like this. I wish zombies ran away from me more often. Because they're not exactly following the helicopter either. Ooh, ooh. I saw something useful there. Something that you don't see very often. And it's always worth picking up.
I still hear the chopper.
Yeah, I can hear it. Okay, so there's a fanny pack. We'll take the fanny pack. They're always useful. But what I actually saw were the leather gloves. We'll have them as well, thank you very much. That's what I was more after. Now, it's an interesting and important note to say that because I'm using a katana, which is a bladed weapon, it damages the clothing of the zombies. So if there's clothes that you want from a zombie, say like you think they're wearing a leather jacket and you want to keep the leather jacket intact, You need to use a blunt weapon like a baseball bat. And that is a baseball bat without spikes in it, without nails. And the alternative is if it's just a single zombie, you could just take them on yourself. Knock them down, just stamp on their head without any weapon at all.
Will you leave me alone, Chopper?
No, go bug Super for a change.
He's been bugging me.
It's his main goal in life, that's what he is. Oh, those rotten cars. Forgot they were there. Right, so that's that.
Well, let's take this helicopter for a walk then.
Does this lead out onto the... No, it doesn't. Or at least doesn't look like it. But you can see just how many zombies there still are in Louisville, just about, doing not a great deal. Ah, yes, it does actually lead out to the road that I want to go on.
Come on, Chopper, let's go for a walk. Come on.
You know what I want to do? I need to go... I can do that on the way back, right? So we'll go down here. Right, so near the hunting shop. So this is packs on. This is going to be so difficult with an increased population. God, so many.
That was close.
Got the other side of the road. Oh my!
Yeah, I'm gonna be Smokey and the Bandit. It's a chopper in the, a bear in the air.
A bear in the air. I might grab that car for giggles on the way home. This is not the turning I am looking for. I wave my magic Jedi hand there. This one is this next one. Could be kind of fun if there's a ton of Z still about, because I did clear this area out earlier. Oh, this is where I want to be. See, there's all the carnage that I created earlier. So I'm just going to park there, take care of what comes my way. And the zombies were coming my way. Quite a few of them, actually.
This chopper's actually lasts longer.
I was going to say, that's taking its time. Let's check this out. So can we actually get in? No, we have never been in this garage before. Right, so removing the broken glass, you have to have something in your hands, a weapon. Otherwise, it will just cut your hands to ribbons. You get some deep lacerations. You'll need some proper medical assistance.
So the chopper sounds like it's gone away.
Maps. Okay, not particularly bothered about maps. Oh look, we have an unfriendly. I say, it's Mr. Unfriendly. Oh, that was close. He got onto me a little bit quicker.
Chopper's still hanging around.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, it stopped for a moment and then.
Right, so let's get inside. Open the doors. So we can actually get back inside when we want. Eat
Hello,
some choco
doctor. Doctor.
Get some choco cakes in us.
You guys are another doctor? Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Howard. If you get where I'm going with that one.
So, looks like my backpack's full with food, which is good. Actually, it's probably full with other things as well. Right, there's no storage area here? Oh yeah, there is. Look. Okay, it's not knocking on that door. Okay, I was hoping for a gas can of sorts. Yes, the helicopter's being a pain for me.
Yeah, that chopper's hanging around too long. It's over its state, it's welcome.
Absolutely.
But yes, if you get my reference to Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Howard.
Is that from
Three Stooges.
Oh no, I didn't. I thought it was from something from Dr. Strangelove.
Now, if you watch the Three Stooges, it was a skit they did where it was Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Howard. Something in that general vicinity.
Yes, all the zombies are coming to my yard. They love my milkshake. Yeah, it's an extraordinarily long meta event. It has to be said.
I think it has now stopped.
I'll just deal with the aftermath of it.
Well, I was just driving around.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I was just driving around.
Me? No. I say I was in fact slaughtering at a gas station. And about to get slaughtered at a gas station. Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this semi-sensibly. Because all I need to do is drop the generator. Deal with the zombie. And then I can connect it. Because I have read the magazine to do this with. And hopefully I won't get sprung upon by a zombie. Now the one problem I do have now, of course, is I don't think I've got a gas can with any gas in it. Okay, so what I can do is I can take one of these empty gas cans and siphon some fuel out. So one of the other changes that they want to do with regarding gas is they want to actually change it so that you have to have a tube in order to siphon gas out of a car. So then I'm going to add fuel from the gas can. And then I'm going to turn it on, like so.
Alright. Now I washed my vehicle up.
Get out. And then I can add more gas from the pump. And will take some time, so I need to keep my
All
eyes open.
So I didn't know how long that chopper was going to last, so I threw the stir fry in the freezer accidentally.
Oh, right, okay, so it's going to be really difficult to chew on, yeah?
Well, not
Right.
exactly difficult, but it's... Now I put it in the fridge, so it should
That was the
be...
expectation.
So it should be back to thawed out by the time you get here.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm grabbing this M16 from you.
Hopefully. Right, so we now have a full tank. Oh, I know what I haven't done. Is I need to turn that off. There we go. And I didn't close the door. So you have to let the door close, otherwise the zombies can just attack your door and nobble you through the open door, in effect. I can't. I will put the gas can there then, in that case. Right, so I've got one more to do. And there is a car up here I want to tow. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it had it. I think it needed a wheel, so this is going to be an interesting one. A bit of light mechanics on the side. Try and avoid running over zombies and damaging the car. Because I'm quite adequate at damaging the car anyway by ramming into things. It's difficult to weave in and out of zombies in a car the size of a Hummer. Right, now this is the car I was talking about. So let's see what we're contending with. There aren't that many Z's about at the moment.
But there's a nice stir fry for you when you get back home.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, sir.
I figured you'd be a little hungry after fighting with Z's all day.
Yeah. There's been quite a bit of that. What? He didn't exactly die on the spot, did he? So one of the nice things about the katana is actually one of the most damaging weapons in the game.
Let's see how many zombies came out of the woodwork at my horse track.
Right, so this is going to be a bit dicey. I'm just going to clear off this Z here. In fact, look, let me show you the technique. Because this one looks like she's got a leather jacket. I really need leather jacket. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and push her onto the floor. Like so. Then you can actually stand on a chest and they can't get up. You now have the opportunity to take a breather, fight off another zombie, or you can take them out at your leisure. Now this one has a leather jacket on it. It's not in great condition, but we can rip the clothing all the same, and we end up with some leather strips. Right, so we're going to need that, the lug wrench, and the performance tyre. And before that thing bites me, oh god, there's so many. Right, okay, so let's get rid of all of that quickly, because I cannot fight overloaded. That will soon be my demise if I do.
There's Big Bertha.
So I didn't actually... Oh, for God's sakes. Bloody zombies. It's migrating in. Go away. Let's have something to eat. Chips. Eat the chips. Right, leather strips. They can go in the back here. Okay. Well, bit of luck. Provided I don't get harassed again.
Shooting them through the fencing.
Oh, I wish that was a thing. There's no fencing here.
Well, you know.
Install the right tyre. Oh, it's got an empty gas can in it. What happened to the lug wrench?
Well, it sounds like I had a... Sounds like I got quite the party outside of my wall.
Oh, that was interesting. Lug wrenches aren't usually consumable, are they? Oh,
normally,
in my
no.
hand. Right, okay, that's right. That's fine. That's fine. It's still in my hands. Right. There was just a bit of a weird moment there. Right, okay. So, let's get in the car. Give me the option to get in the car. Why it doesn't just detect the fact that you're close enough just to get in the car, and you, as the first person there, just you get in the driver's seat? Yes, I did see the one approaching me from behind. Right. For God's sakes. But I guess that's one way of doing it.
They all want to break down my wall.
Well, you did build it just for that reason, right?
For them to break it down?
Yep.
No, I didn't want them to break it down.
think picking this car up may have been a bit of a mistake. Yeah. Okay. You would have thought that a Hummer would have easily been able to pull a car. But no, apparently not.
You would think.
You'd like to think. Oh my giddy aunt. I think I'm officially what's called the poo.
Up Shit's Creek without a paddle?
Yeah, that one. And that's a good opportunity to try and run away, I think. To a larger degree. And yes, it is absolutely no surprise that my character's in sheer panic mode. And I cannot see anything. Welcome to the second demise of Ven. Oh God, there's just more. Oh dear. Right. It's more of a case of leading him away, getting that thing unhitched.
Well, this might be the...
Oh, at least I can see them. Yeah, he's got a pipe in there. Missed! Ho 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 ho! Inches. Literally inches.
They broke down my...
I was so close. I'm going to run it this time. For some reason, I'm not getting the option to do anything. Right, okay, great. So I've now unhitched the car. See that one coming. This is where that green outline really comes into play and is really useful. The fact is it's not giving me the option to get in my car. Right, so now I've escaped. I've escaped. It's a good thing. Come back in the daylight. Oh, God damn it. That was close. Whew. We'll come back for that car. Meanwhile, whilst my heart comes back into what's known as a normal rhythm, See, there's another car. Another one of those Jeeps. That's another one that's worth taking. In fact, I might grab that one instead. I might come back for both of those. Right, so let's see how bad it is over here. So we can actually fight in some daylight. Well, headlight anyway.
Since I haven't gone into broke past my part of my wall, I'm just gonna grab the Humvee.
I heard that. Smashing of glass. I swear one of those zombies is just vandalising glass for the sake of it. Okay. Okay, well, let's go in through the door. It's good, because I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Come on.
We'll take the Humvee, go around the long way.
There's a lot there.
And scrape them off my wall.
Right. Okay. Let's do the job that we came here to do. Anybody? Anybody? No? Good. Connect the generator then. Right, now I need the gas can. Where did I put the gas can? It's an empty gas can.
That's right, come on.
Did or not have a full gas can? Oh, it's in one of the seats, isn't it? That's right. There it is. Look, and turn it on. And then take fuel into the empty gas can. There you go, job done. We now have a petrol station. I think that's all of the petrol stations now have a generator attached to them. So, goal achieved.
Nothing like squishing bodies in the morning.
Okay, I can't actually unequip that at the moment. We'll take it back to base. Do a bit of cross country. No, maybe I can't. Maybe I'll have to use the roads. Maybe there's a way through up here, but I doubt it. Oh, it's going to turn around. Sod it. I'll head back to base the old-fashioned way, via roads. Almost home. Here we go.
Well, considering all that, they only broke one chunk of the wall off.
Oh, okay.
2 chunks.
2 chunks. How dare they? Those dastardly zombies. Oh, let's turn me Hummer off. And there we go. Let's inspect the fridge. A stir fry with jalapeno fresh cooked. Let's eat a quarter of it. And that's taken me from not being hungry, I sort of like no mood lit, to being absolutely full. Thank you, Super. Much appreciated.
Not a problem.
Alright, and on that delicious note, that brings us to an end of the live stream for me here on the Gadgetz channel. I'd like to say thank you very much for Chubby Mule, for Steel Knight, and for Dave for getting on to the chat and saying hi. I'd like to say thank you to all of the people on the Supertones channel for tuning in and watching our shenanigans. But again, we will be here next week. Don't forget, if you've enjoyed my content, hit a like, subscribe to the channel, and we're here every Sunday, 1 o'clock GMT, for another live stream of Project Zomboid. But it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Super.
So long.
Until next week, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good week. Until next time, bye-bye.